Welcome to this explainer. Today we're jumping straight into the science and the natural, highly effective solutions for fixing cracked heels for good. If you've been dealing with rough, uncomfortable feet and just want to know how to heal them naturally, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get right into it.
Here's how we're breaking down our playbook today. First, the cracked heel epidemic. Then, why do heels crack? After that, what the experts say, nature's best healing ingredients, and we'll wrap it all up with your daily foot care routine.
All right, Section 1, the cracked heel epidemic, the burden on our feet.
Think about this for a second. Do your heels ever catch on your socks or worse, your bed sheets? Ugh, if you've ever felt that awful scratchy sensation when you're just trying to slide into bed, you know exactly how incredibly frustrating this problem is. Our feet literally carry us through thousands of steps every single day, but somehow they get the absolute least amount of love in our daily skincare routines.
Now, we usually just call them cracked heels, but the actual medical term is heel fissures. This isn't just a cosmetic annoyance. It is a real dermatological condition. What happens is the skin around your heel gets excessively dry, loses all its vital flexibility, and literally splits open under the pressure of your own body weight. At first, it might not seem like a big deal, but if you ignore it, those fissures can deepen and become seriously painful to walk on.
The good news here is that your body actually gives you plenty of a heads up. Long before those deep, painful cracks form, you're going to see early warning signs. We're talking rough, dry patches, skin that feels thickened or hardened, and maybe some flaking or peeling. You might even notice a little tightness right after you step out of the bath, or slight tenderness when you walk. Catching these signs early and stepping in with a proper heel moisturizer is going to save you so much discomfort later on.
Let's move right along to Section 2. Why do heels crack? The breaking point.
Okay, let's look at the actual mechanics of why our skin breaks down like this. It boils down to a pretty simple formula. Dry skin plus lost elasticity plus physical pressure equals cracks. See, when your skin lacks moisture, it gets rigid. It just won't stretch. Add that inflexible, dry skin to the heavy physical pressure of walking, standing around all day, or carrying excess body weight, and well, the skin really has absolutely no choice but to split.
But it's not just the pressure. It is heavily driven by our everyday habits. Things you probably do without even thinking twice. Living in a dry winter climate, walking barefoot around the house, or wearing those open-back sandals all summer, those things increase friction and let moisture escape so fast. And you know those scorching hot showers we all love? Yeah, they're actually stripping your skin of its natural protective barrier. Combine all of that with aging, which naturally drops your oil production, and an inconsistent moisturizing routine, and you have essentially laid out the red carpet for heel fissures.
Which brings us to Section 3, what the experts say, the dermatologist's playbook.
So how do we actually fix this? Dermatologists are pretty much in total agreement here. You've got to prioritize hydration and repairing the skin barrier instead of aggressive scraping. That means ditching the harsh soaps, throwing out those aggressive metal foot files, and turning down the scorching hot water. Instead, you want to swap those out for mild cleansers, a gentle pumice stone just to lightly buff the surface, lukewarm water, and closed-back shoes to lock in that moisture and cut down on the friction.
Now, if you take only one single thing away from this entire explainer, please let it be this. Consistency matters way more than expensive products. Healthy skin is built on regular daily care. It's not about dropping a ton of money on an overnight miracle cream that you only use once a month. Building a simple daily habit is literally the secret to the whole thing.
Let's transition to Section 4, nature's best healing ingredients, your natural medicine cabinet.
It is honestly amazing how powerful, natural, inexpensive ingredients can be for restoring your skin barrier. You definitely don't need intense chemical peels. Just check the labels for these absolute powerhouses. First up, glycerine, an incredible humectant that acts like a magnet, drawing water right into your skin. Coconut oil is awesome for reducing moisture loss to keep everything nice and smooth. Shea butter is your go-to for deeply nourishing those really dry, rough patches. And aloe vera? That steps in to soothe any irritation while giving you a great, lightweight layer of hydration.
And we can easily build on that foundation to create your ultimate natural toolkit. Ingredients like urea are fantastic for softening that super thick, stubborn skin on your heels. Then you've got lactic acid, which gently chemically exfoliates those dead skin cells without being overly harsh or abrasive. Add in some beeswax to create a literal barrier that locks all that moisture in, vitamin E to protect against future dryness, and plant oils like almond, olive, or jojoba to make the skin flexible again. That is exactly what your skin needs to repair itself naturally.
Finally, let's pull it all together in Section 5, your daily foot care routine, the habit.
Getting soft heels and keeping them that way for good comes down to this super simple 4-step daily playbook. Step 1, wash your feet every day with lukewarm water and a gentle cleanser. Remember, lukewarm, not hot. Step 2, lightly exfoliate with a pumice stone, but just once or twice a week to clear away the dead layer. Step 3, slather on a rich heel moisturizer. And Step 4, put on a pair of breathable cotton socks overnight. That's your ultimate defense. It lets that rich moisturizer sink in and do its magic while you sleep, instead of just rubbing off all over your sheets.
Okay, remember when I said I had a pro tip for you earlier? Here is the absolute best piece of advice in this entire explainer. Moisturize immediately after your shower or bath, while your skin is still slightly damp. Why is this so crucial? Because putting moisturizer on damp skin actively seals in all that existing water from your shower. It works so much better than applying it to bone-dry skin. It's such a tiny tweak to your routine, but trust me, the results are massive.
Now, beyond the daily stuff, you can really supercharge your healing with a weekly self-care session. Picture this, 2 or 3 times a week. Just soak your feet for 10 to 15 minutes. The source mentions adding a foot salt for cleaning. They specifically call out trusted brands like Timb, which are fantastic for supporting this natural healing process. After your soak, do your gentle pumice scrub. Apply a really thick, rich body butter or heel cream, and pop those cotton socks on for the night. It's basically an at-home spa treatment that keeps the dryness away all year long.
But let's not forget the bigger picture, the lifestyle habits outside of your bathroom routine. Hydrating from the inside out and wearing supportive closed-back footwear are totally essential for long-term prevention. You've got to drink plenty of water throughout the day to support your skin's hydration, and by simply choosing closed-back shoes whenever you can, you're actively protecting your heels from the physical friction and the dry air that caused this whole mess in the first place.
So I'm going to leave you with this thought to wrap up our explainer today. Your feet literally carry you through thousands of steps every single day. Isn't it time you took a few steps for them? Consistency is everything here. Building this simple foot care routine is absolutely the best way to thank your feet for all their hard work. You've got the playbook, you know the ingredients, and you've got the routine down. The only question left is, are you ready to start tonight?